This is actually take two, guys, of me starting this recording. Luckily, I stopped it immediately. There was a bit of a delay on my part. That sound delay's gone now. Basically, in the last part, we got a new deadline of when we got to make a decision for Maruki, and we basically talked to everybody. Well, afterwards, we let them know what the fuck's going on, why Akeshi's with us, and all this other stuff, and we're basically just gonna keep going until we can see if we can do something about that. Oh, looks like we're taking a trip to the Velvet Room. Been a minute since we've been in the Velvet Room, actually.
It's been quite some time.
Hello, Lavenza. You are getting 10 more seconds of screen time, I see.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
Yeah.
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future.
I'm assuming this is referring to Maruki.
However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more.
Thank you, I guess.
Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough.
Uh-oh.
It seems the time has come. We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take.
That was quick.
If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Well, just to let you guys know,
Lady Lavenza told you that?
yeah, man. That's exactly what she said. Oh, you call her lady too? Huh.
You ought to tell everyone
wait.
else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
I guess that makes sense. She is kind of like, I don't know, your boss? Or you're like, she's your superior, so. Oh, hey. What's up, Samari? I see you've gone full back to the past. You got the glasses on and everything. I actually really like this look for her.
Good morning.
You okay?
I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two.
Please don't beat yourself up about it.
I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that.
Yeah, it's been a lot of. We've been having a lot of, especially the girls wearing glasses too. It's happened with Taba, you know, in the last part or whatever. We've been having a lot of these girls feeling so sad, bro. Oh, you don't gotta feel so sad. We got this. We'll fix everything.
More importantly, how have you been?
Listen, see, I can even help change the mood. Because in the background, you know who I spy? I spied that fucking fake-ass Jean Shallot Pep Boy fucking Chef Boyardee looking ass nigga on that fucking vending machine right there.
Physically,
A Pasquale
I'm fine,
head ass nigga.
but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, you alright?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet.
That makes sense.
I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Yeah, she's crushed. She's not feeling okay at all. Well, I just realized it says, would you join the Phantom Thieves? No! We don't need y'all niggas on our team.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year is going to be all about your college entrance exams, so you'd better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? No. Damn it! Fucking throat. I thought I'd turn in that homework. Let's see who's on class duty today.
Man.
I don't know why my throat hurts all of a sudden. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. Let's meet at the hideout. Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right for the school then. Gotcha. Cool. I'll be waiting for all you.
Hey.
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza and cook up our plans for here on out too.
We have to choose our own path, eh?
Yeah.
Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can't accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
Yes.
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
Is that what's bothering you about this? That part right there, that, you know, he's not a terrible person.
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
You're throwing in a little bit of a gray area here.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it.
So Ryuji's on board.
So somebody say something?
Okay, well, we got Ryuji fully on board.
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuji.
Really? Look at Makoto giving him praise. She's like, damn, I'm shocked that you said this.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Okay, so it sounds like Yusuke's down. I know Ryuji's down. Sounds like Makoto's down. It sounds like Yusuke's down.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Now they know what to do. Check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
We should probably let Akechi know about this.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Oh.
Good day.
Oh, wait, what the hell? You got my phone number? Well, I guess the twins have my phone number too, so.
This is Lavenza speaking.
Lavenza?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights.
Thank you, I guess.
We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Oh, we make another contract?
Wait, How is she even calling you?
You know, that's a really good question.
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Huh.
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Ah.
Apparently, she can hear you.
Well, I mean, even if you're on the phone, if somebody's in the background talking loud or whatever, you know, whoever's on your line or whatever, they're gonna hear them or whatever. And they might ask, "Hey, who the fuck is that?"
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation.
Yeah, what's up?
However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
All right, sounds cool. Meet?
Yes. Of course, your friends are also invited.
Hey, you guys are invited.
As for the location,
I'm guessing the Velvet Room, right?
let us convene at your school.
At school?
At Shujin? Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
Okay.
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I mean, I guess so. Back when she was split into two and was the twins could pretty much go wherever the fuck they wanted to, so.
I'm not sure what to make of it.
The twins never went to Shujin, I don't think.
But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
Yeah.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Yeah, that part. We haven't talked about Akechi yet either.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Yeah, I knew there was gonna. That's a very big butt that you're talking about. Yeah, they don't know about that.
I think we ought to team up.
Oh, Futaba's on board.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Haru's on board.
Are you sure?
I mean, she's talking about the guy who was directly responsible for her father's death, and if she's the one who's like, yeah, I'm fine with that, then hey.
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Ooh, I like that side of Haru.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
Oh, that's
I
right.
appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
I mean, you talk about that, but at the same time, we gotta get, you know, this childlike looking person in. So, do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea, her wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her, friend. Morgana's on top of it.
For real?
What? No, I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something off like that? A kitty helping out a little kid? Sounds like one dynamite duo. That could last 3 seasons. And a movie. Easy. There probably is some type of cartoon or anime about that. That's not exactly helpful to us right now, though. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes, friend. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just wants to check out the place, right? I don't know. Well, let's go to bed, though. Yeah, you got nothing else to do, bro. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, bro, what's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went to Mementos to erase it. Before we dealt with Shido.
Hey!
Remember how I said I finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once, I thought it would give me a chance with Lady On, but what I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. But she came back. Well, yeah, that's true, but, I mean, that was just the right thing to do. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. You don't have to be cool.
Right.
Well, that's true. And after all we've been through, there's no point trying to act cool in front of you.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From here on out, I'm going to be more independent. I just keep relying on you for everything, or kept relying on you for everything, because deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. Introducing something new to Royal, guys. This is what we call a third awakening. You take the first and second and you merge them. And now, Zoro and I forgot what his other name, the other one's name was, have become
All right.
Diego. That was Mercurius.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki as just desserts. Anyone tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. Let's do our best.
Right.
Sorry for all the hassle. You and I are going to be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for the night.
Well, things are starting to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. Miracle Rush. Ooh. Well, you might as well get rid of Miracle Punch for that. Yeah. A new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What? Did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief. Shogatsu's not supposed to be an exercise to relax, you know. We decorate with Katamatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shiminawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, Cherry Blossom Viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. You wanna know it offhand? Ah, right. Takamaki-san. I bet you slept through Shigatsu. Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady Anna's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky, and I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Ren, are you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How numerous they are. Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What's the first again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? The answer is the 8 million gods. Yeah, I think that's it.
And that means...
So people call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it. Correct.
That's correct.
No way.
We call them Yayoruzu no Kami. Shout out to Momo, by the way, and my hero. Or the 8 million gods. Though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yayoruzu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. With all these traditions, you could say that these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
Nice. Lady Yon seems really relieved. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. Oh! Lunchtime.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
You see that, right?
Hmm? That's...
Ah! Let's follow it.
Let's go.
It's beautiful. The fuck?
Hey!
Hey, chase it down so you don't lose sight of it.
Making fun of me?
It's going downstairs.
Oh!
Hey, see that? It went down to the first floor.
I hope I can do it.
Where on earth is it trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it for now.
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on here? It's just like my dream. It even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office quickly. Fun fact, I never actually went inside the nurse's office once. When I was in high school.
Lady Lavenza.
Damn! You know, that's gotta be handy to get around like that. You just be like, you know what? It's butterfly time.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. Well, well, you asked me to. Yeah.
Oh? I thought humans exchanged common expressions such as that upon meeting. Well, it is irrelevant anyhow. Let's turn to the matter at hand.
Oh. Well, I mean, I didn't mean to make her feel bad, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, Lavenza.
As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
It's gonna be kind of hard to get Yusuke here. I hope he doesn't have school today.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult to get Yusuke here. Futaba's gonna have to take a while to get here also.
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I mean, okay. I guess we all can't enter the Velvet Room anymore.
I see.
I guess that was their way to write themselves out of that one.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Oh, is she gonna sleep here?
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
You good? Well, I mean, that was quick.
I guess we should get everyone in here. Infiltration success.
Oh, you guys are wearing our fucking gym uniforms. What the hell?
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
They probably said, hey, who the fuck are these kids, bro?
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong.
Akechi, how the hell did you get in here?
I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Oh, you also got the uniform. But nobody recognized you?
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Well, tell us what you know.
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it,
Got you.
as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Yeah, I thought, isn't it gone?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav in Maruki's palace.
Oh.
Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Well, would you look at that?
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Basically, he's using mementos as a control system for the general public.
Could he really have done all that?
As I mentioned that before, that's probably how he went by that. For anybody that was confused, yeah, we basically just confirmed it here. However, that still begs the question of how the hell was he able to get Morgana when, like I said, Mementos is the collective unconscious or whatever. It's everybody's palace. Who is human? How was he able to do this for somebody who, one, isn't even human, and two, isn't even from this plane of existence in the first place? That makes no sense to me, but maybe the game explained it beforehand, and I just didn't remember it.
I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
I mean, I would guess so if he made you think that these people who were dead were still around.
Exactly.
So he didn't necessarily resurrect those people, he just made them he made people think that those people were still alive. So by those people keeping that memory alive of that person who was deceased, it in turn brought them back to life in that reality. But they weren't actually resurrected from the dead, per se. So he's not a necromancer.
That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization?
Alright.
Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
Yeah. I mean, he'd have to be.
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths,
He already had access to it?
there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
Well, we know that he had it, at least he had it set up way back when, the first time we saw Sumeri outside the stadium.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still, though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
Exactly.
And what if he became such a god?
Or at least he's trying to.
What? The god of control.
Indeed, the being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Let's go. Yeah, we fucked up that cup.
Took over his position? What do you mean?
Basically, he is the Holy Grail, but instead of saying that he's the Holy Grail that grants humanity's desires, he quite literally already is doing that.
So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something? Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control.
Yeah?
So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior.
That would make sense, yeah.
In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Does this have to do with Mementos again?
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this. Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We wished for it, I guess, yeah.
What?
After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
New Year's?
What about our counseling?
Fuck. Can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Huh, thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
Damn, and to be fair, it wasn't really even their fault for real. They were instructed to go.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Let's put an end to this shit, yeah.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
That doesn't sound good.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Oh, it's like when everybody was seeing fucking raining red liquid and the fucking skeletal structures and shit like that.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one.
That's not good.
When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
In other words, his actualization to become a god would be fully complete, and there was nothing nobody could do to stop it.
No. This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
So February 11th.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
Oh, so even earlier than then. So technically it's less than a month that we have.
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card.
Oh, okay.
This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
Well, let's say the meta-nav.
Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition.
Yeah, he was able to make sure that we didn't find out it was his palace straight up.
He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, Why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
I see where you're coming from with that. He did. Yeah, he was trying to make us happy, I guess, still.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world.
He doesn't want to get rid of us. At all.
It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
And we don't tap out.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah?
Sounds cool.
And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well.
Oh.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
You are, I guess, an honorary member once more.
Fine then.
No fucking...
You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
that is true.
Then that settles that.
And a sheepish ass smile.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
That is true. What of her?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
So we're gonna try to get her to fight along with us?
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own.
Yeah, she's kind of going through it at the moment.
What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Somebody was behind the door just now. Ah, that's who it was. How are you feeling? Well, she heard it all there. I guess she heard her name get brought up there too at the end.
Guess we might as well close up for the night.
Yep.
Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a... welcome.
Oh, hello, Samari.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Oh, alright, cool.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest?
Go ahead and unpack.
Thank you.
Oh! That's not the words I expected to hear, but, you're welcome?
So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today.
And you eavesdropped on us.
And, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
Wow, the exact words. About Maruki?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence. Whereas, I'm simply... like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi, instead of as her. No.
Oh, that was a very quick answer.
Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this. But now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
Yeah, that's your decision.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai. But you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, I mean, you're the only person who can make this decision. I can't choose that for you. Because if I choose that for you, you're not, it's damn near what you were doing beforehand, letting somebody else control who you were. I'm not going to sit here and let you and control who you are, so...
I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you.
Oh, no problem.
I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it.
Well, take your time, sweetheart.
I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Very excited about that. We're going to the palace. We're going to take back the world. The real world. Rewrite, blah, 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 blah. Rewriting reality. I would have never thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a Persona user. How does that make any sense? I know God modding when I know God modding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This shit makes Shida look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi-kun? I guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yeah, if that'd be quickest. Yeah, agreed. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month to go, huh? You better come up with a plan. That time is gonna go by fast. And with that, I'm gonna stop now just because, I do gotta work later tonight.
Let's do it.
So, we're gonna put our save. Oh, we'll do it over the long one right here. We're gonna save right here, guys. And then the next one, we're gonna do what they talked about. 300 hours of playtime. Oh boy, I had no life before I had that job, huh? Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching, to my brothers and sisters and everybody else in between. I will catch you guys in the next one. Deuce.